Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Northern Electric 3-slot payphone. This is James's telephone from Massachusetts. And so basically what has happened here, and this is the initial checkout, is we had to rekey a lock to this key. So he had his lock, but then we took a key and rekeyed that key to his lock. So that's been done. We also got him a body lock key, and so we did that. We also needed a picture frame for his informational card, and we have that. That's come in. This is a new old stock of a picture frame for his informational card, so that fits on the front body. And so that's taken care of. We have to go through the telephone now and rewire everything the way we want it wired. And we also have to install a modular port so that he can simply walk up to the telephone and plug into it with any length line cord that he wants, and it makes for a clean connection. And so that'll be much simpler. We need to go through the rotary, make sure the numbers are racking off properly, and make sure that the money drops down into his vault. So he has his cash box also. So having an original cash box is a plus. That's nice. And so since this is the initial checkout, what we're going to do is try to get some more video of the progress that as we move forward into the repair of this telephone. But it's a really nice Northern Electric 3-slot payphone. And we have most everything finished up here. We just need to install his lock, get it wired, and get our modular port in, and go through some of the other things that we talked about, and get him an informational card. And we'll probably use something, informational card to the period of this telephone. And we'll get some more video as we move along in the repair of this telephone and conversion. So we're going to take a break and start working on the telephone, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we are finished up with this 3-slot payphone. So basically we'll run through a little bit of what went on. We went through all the wiring and rewired everything the way we wanted it. So that's been taken care of. We also installed a bell and a bell circuit, and we went and took the original vault lock and key to that lock, and then we also got a key for the body. We put a picture frame on for the informational card, and we put an informational card inside, and we'll show you that real quick. Something more to the period of the telephone. We went through the rotary and the coin validator to make sure the numbers were racking off properly and the money was dropping through properly into the cash box. And so now what we can do is, whenever a cash box is in one of these telephones, there's always a little bit of, you'll have to push on the vault. So we'll go ahead and open that up, show you the original cash box, and you'll want to push that in when you go to lock it, because those cash boxes kind of sit out a little bit, so you want to push them in. And then now what we want to do is go ahead and put our body back on. Now you'll want to push the body because they're spring loaded, and then we want to lock that. So now what we can do is our final checks on this telephone, and we'll go ahead and ring the telephone. We'll let that go a few times since that was one of the issues. Want to give you dial tone. And then if you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers go by. I'm going to end in a 2. And then I want to go ahead and transmit into the handset. So if you watch this red light on the analyzer, every time I transmit, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. And we usually set these telephones up so that when you're dialing, the bell will tinkle a little bit to give it that, just that kind of extra added sound to the telephone, to the period, basically. And it depends on when the bell tinkles of how much line voltage there is. So the better the line voltage, the more tinkle that bell will have in it. So that's, most customers want to hear that sound effect. So now what we want to do is we want to move the telephone over to a regular line. And there also was a modular port installed in this telephone so that you can simply walk up to the back of it and plug any length line cord that you want into it. It makes for a simple, clean connection. We don't hang any cords out of the back of our telephones that we convert. I just think that looks tacky. Okay, so now what we can do, we had to take a short break there, but now what we can do is we can put some money in and let it drop through. So we'll take a quarter, and quarters will gong and fall into the cash box. We'll do a nickel, and that'll ring the bell once. We'll do a dime, that'll ring the bell twice. We'll do another dime. We'll do a quarter. We'll do another quarter. And we'll do one last nickel. And so now what we can do is check our cash box. And our money is dropping through into the cash box. So it can be used as a bank. And we want to push this in because there's a little, on the cash box, you want to make sure you push in the vault door because there's always a little bit of give there and it wants to spring back on you. So you want to push them in and the body when you're taking the body off and putting it on. So we'll go ahead and make a call. We'll give you some dial tone there, and we'll call it time and temp.
Good morning. When you need body work, we're a short drive away. Offenburg Body Center, 234-0330. Today is Saturday, September 15th. The time is 1:43. Current temperature, 67 degrees. Now the Belleville area weather forecast. Clearing overnight, lows in the low 50s, partly cloudy Saturday, a high in the upper 70s.
Okay. Now we can call one other number. We can call my number, and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. Now that we know that this telephone has been converted and is repaired and in working condition, James has got a really nice Northern Electric 3-slot payphone here, and I believe he's going to use this in his business, and so that's going to be a really cool effect. These are really nice, and when you hang them on the wall, they look great. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.